The lighting is really gonna piss me off in this video. Shirtless vlogging is now apparently a thing. I know I've done that before, but never for like an entire video. I'm not wearing a binder. Obviously, I'm not wearing a binder because I'm shirtless, but I wasn't wearing a binder. And I had this jumper on, and it looks super unflattering without a binder, and it's got food all down it because I'm a lazy bastard, but, wow. Not even a minute in and I'm swearing already. I sat next to two giant windows either side, and people could be looking through the window, but, also I kind of know that, like, from experience, that you can't actually see into the window anyway, and I'm kind of sat out of the window's view, and also, like, I live here. If you look into someone's house and you see them naked, like, just look away. Like, I don't see why it should be a fucking problem. Yeah. Okay, that was complete distraction, but, I know I do that in every video, so, that's okay. I am 9 months on T on Saturday. And I would totally make a video on Saturday, but it is Sparkle, which is like Manchester Trans Pride, and I'm going to be there, and I don't really want to make a 9 months on T video in the middle of Trans Pride, which is like the idea of that would be cool, but it's just because it's just going to look fucking obnoxious if I do that. Also, I won't be able to speak. I don't even know if I'm actually going to be able to speak to anyone. Fun stories. When I was like 18, I went to Sparkle for the first time, and that was cool. I went with some friends, and we spoke to like people, and it was a good experience. But like after that, 2013 and 2014, I didn't feel confident enough to go. Also, I wasn't living in Manchester, so it was a bit like, and I don't really want to go on my own. And then last year, I went out with a friend. And then I went back later on my own, and it was just, like, it was so bad, I couldn't fucking speak to anyone at all, and I just spoke to, like, one person. No, I tried to speak to some people that I knew, and there was a trans-masculine space, and I just didn't feel comfortable going over and speaking to them, even though I wanted to, so that kind of sucked. And I don't know if I felt like I was inferior, because I wasn't on T or something, which is, like, I don't ever think about other people like that, and I wouldn't, and well, I wasn't on T then, but like, not now that I'm on T, would I ever think that anyone who isn't on T is inferior. Some people don't take T, some people don't want to take T. I didn't want to take T for a long time. Whether or not somebody is on hormones has absolutely nothing to do with anyone else but them. But yeah, so Trans Pride this weekend, which I'm excited about. And I'm wondering if I'm going to maybe be a bit more confident because I'm on T, but I don't think confidence... Like, yeah, I've got more confidence in my voice and how I look because of T, but that doesn't take away from the fact that I have really intense social anxiety, and that doesn't lessen just because there's more trans people in the vicinity. I don't know, it makes me I feel a bit alienated when I'm surrounded by trans people and they're all having fun and talking to each other and opening up, and I'm just there like, I don't even feel human. I haven't even mentioned anything about T, but I'm going to edit this video. I mean, I was going to make it on my phone. I'm just going to get up for a minute and edit this bit out because it's going to be not safe for work, but I want to get my fucking e-cigs. Okay, back in the shop. There we go, all my hair's in the shot now, I don't have to keep going like, does it look okay, does it look okay? What about now? I don't know what I'm on about, just to be obnoxious with my vape. Tea is what this video is about. 9 months on T in 2 days, but technically 9 months on T, and not much is going to change, except that actually, every day I wake up and I feel like I've got more body hair, especially on my arms, which is so cool. Like, that is more every day, like, wow. How much hairier am I gonna get? Like, I don't mind. But, yeah, like, body hair is still, like, kind of the most intense change, I guess. I've just been watching, like, I just watched all of my transition videos in a row from, like, before T to, like, now. like the last one I made a month ago. And then like listening to my voice talking now, I feel like maybe it's changed, and also like in the last couple of weeks I've been like, oh, has my voice dropped a bit? But then I've also been like, do I just ask that? Is that just the question that I always ask because I'm on T? I don't know. I feel like sometimes my vocal cord gets stuck and sounds really low, and then I don't know. I really don't know. I said I was going to keep my hair natural. I was like, yeah, this is cool. I actually like my natural hair colour. But then I realised a lot of it was to do with like, oh, people are reading me as male more. And my natural hair colour makes me read as male more. So I better keep it natural. Like, and I was just like, no, fuck that. So yeah, unnatural hair colour is back, and I feel like so much better about it. I think my hairline has changed, like looking at photos. Also I might have just like killed the baby hair with the bleach that I used. Bye bye baby hair. We had a good time together. No, we didn't. It's frustrating when you've got little bits that, yeah. I should have taken better comparison photos, but when you hate pretty much everything about your appearance, you don't want to be taking comparison photos of like everything ever. Like I did try in the start, I used to take comparison shots of my torso and stuff, and there's nothing wrong with doing that. It made me feel like shit to look at it and to take it again every month and then to compare. It just made me feel like shit, so I stopped doing it. I don't know if you can see my facial hair. You can never fucking see my facial hair. You can sort of see my facial hair. That's what I say in every video. After I shaved it, it grew back a lot darker. Also, when I dyed the sides of my hair black, I put I put hair dye over my facial hair, which like, if you're gonna do that, I really wouldn't recommend you do it with hair dye, unless you want hair dye all over your face afterwards. Also, like, you're probably inhaling chemicals, and it's just not advisable. And I had to scrub it off with like bicarbonate of soda and laundry detergent. So I really wouldn't recommend that because it fucking hurt. You can kind of see like when I'm in that. Yeah, see, looks like I do have facial hair. A lot of the time it just doesn't look like I've got facial hair. But I'm feeling a little bit less dysphoric about facial hair, which is good. Feeling less dysphoric about my lower area, which is good. So yeah, pretty much just feeling less dysphoric about everything apart from my chest. And my chest is here, and it's kind of attached to me. I'm not attached to it. If I could easily take it off, if I could slice it off myself and not cause myself grievous bodily damage, then I'd do it. But if I attempt that, I'm gonna die, and then I'm not gonna get a chest surgery referral. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. Since I was in hospital, and I missed that appointment in January, was it? Bloody hell, January, that's ages ago. I missed that appointment in January. The gender clinic has not got back to me, and the hospital contacted them, my GP sent them a letter, then my GP rang them, and I've rang them and left a message like last week. But if anyone else goes to Charing Cross and tries to ring them up, you'll know that they don't answer the phone. Kind of thinking, have they kicked me out of the gender clinic and not told me? Because that's not cool. Like, if you're gonna get rid of me, that's shit. But at least I can get on a different waiting list, or I can think about private surgery or whatever. But just not telling me anything, especially when my like DP's written to you, it's just fucking ridiculous. Like, it's really, really, really getting to me. It's really getting to me. Because I've got no idea what's going on with chest surgery. I mean, like, physically, I'm not, like, they'd want me to be at a lower BMI to have chest surgery anyway. But I just want another appointment. If I knew, like, I had an appointment, no matter, like, even if it was in 8 months' time, at least I'd know there was going to be another appointment, and I'd potentially be getting a surgery referral then. And then, like, I'd probably feel more motivated to start working out. Because honestly, like, as much as I want to be healthy and everything, but like I don't have this really intense desire to work out other than because I've got to lose weight for chest surgery. So it's just a bit fucking annoying. I've been working on a video project, and I thought that I wasn't going to be read as male for that, and then I was, so that was cool, although it came out anyway, but I'm not comfortable with being stealth. Especially with like binding my chest, I just get really anxious about it, and then wearing a binder doesn't help anxiety. I feel more confident in how I'm dressing. I want to start wearing like eyeliner. Such a big deal. Now I want to start doing more makeup, but with my eyesight, I'm trying to apply eyeshadow, and it's like, because I can't see properly without glasses. Also, with watching the videos back, I just feel very weird about wanting to be read as male. It's been a very conflicting thing throughout my entire transition, because I feel like I identify as agender, but sometimes I feel male. But I definitely identify as agender a lot more concretely than male, and it's just frustrating me. The one thing about testosterone that I'm struggling with is like the fact that it's intensifying my anger, and it's kind of scaring me because I don't want to be aggressive. Like, I haven't been aggressive, but like, it's just when people are looking at me and staring at me and making comments about me, it's like I'm scared that I'm gonna react to it. And also, it's just like, it's horrible to be angry all the time. It's just because you can't really do anything with anger. I mean, I could put it into like working out. I should do that maybe. I don't know. I just feel like yeah, I'd like to have more muscle definition and stuff, but like I feel like a lot of the like, oh, I should work out, it's just because you're expected to work out, because you're expected to be like more palatable to people's eyes or whatever, and it's just like, I'm overweight and I've pretty much always been overweight, and I can't imagine myself not being overweight. Like, I don't want to be like 10 stone or something. Like, I swear, like the healthy BMI range, like the highest weight for the BMI I'm supposed to be for my height is like 11 stone, and it's like, excuse me? Like, I'd have to lose like half a person. I just can't imagine myself like that weight, and I don't want to be that weight, and well, I don't think the BMI is an accurate measure of anything. Bullshit, meaningless information, right? I don't mean to like derail this with discussion about weight, but like, it's part of my experience and it's relevant to my transition at the moment. And I know that if I was thinner, I'd probably be read as male. I don't even want to be read as male. I just want people to stop acting like my gender has anything to do with them. I just don't want to be read as female. I just know that I'm not female. And I'm sick of feeling like an imposter for presenting as male when I feel agender. But then I also do feel male sometimes. But that's because I'm gender fluid between agender and male, which that took me a long time to fucking figure out. And if I'd just known that years and years ago, then I would have given myself so much less hate for it. I'll have a quick look at this on the video editor just so that there's no like cleavage or not safe for work shit in it. Like, sorry love, sorry that I have a chest, sorry that the world's set up so that people with boobs aren't allowed to be topless. Like, I just think that's stupid. Like, if someone wants to be topless, they should be allowed to be topless. Why do I have to feel uncomfortable in my own house, topless, just because some prick might look through the window and go, ew? It just makes me really angry. And I don't mean that just because I'm a trans man, so I should be allowed to be topless. I mean that, like, everyone of every identity should be allowed to be topless without it being seen as indecent. Oh, that was another thing I wanted to talk about, was my voice. I feel like I've found a song that I can sing in my own voice, which just happens to be Hate Me by Blue October, which just happens to be a really fucking sad song, which, but whatever. So today I got a ukulele. I ordered it last week, and it arrived today, and, yeah, I've been singing a lot, and I'm going to start learning ukulele and hopefully writing music, and, I'm going to make a film sort of relating to music and identity and gender identity and mental health and stuff like that, but I don't really want to give it away because it's going to be an ongoing project, and, don't know. That was another thing, sort of like offhand comment that I wanted to make, is that I feel there's more of a chance of me making it as a filmmaker and making money out of film than there is of me getting chest surgery on the NHS. And I don't know if you know about the film industry, and I don't know if you know about how little self-confidence I have in my filmmaking ability, but that's a big statement. Like, I know I have potential as a filmmaker, it's just about realising the potential and finding people to collaborate with, which I guess is what I'm going to do when I go back to uni in September, which is like, that's in like 2 months. That's scary. But exciting, but scary, but exciting. And I would much rather be in Manchester than in Lancashire. Like, Lancashire has some beautiful places. Well, Manchester's like, isn't Manchester technically Lancashire, or it used to be? I just don't want to be in my hometown anymore, and I'm not in my hometown, I'm in a neighbouring town, but it's practically my hometown, and I'm just sick of the energy here. It's just negative energy that I don't want surrounding me, and I just don't feel like it. There's a lot of negative things about Manchester as well, but it doesn't have this horrible fucking energy in it. Probably because there's more people and more space and more, like, trans people and more queer people, and as much as, like, the gay village in Manchester is transphobic as fuck, I don't have to spend all my time there. I'm going there this weekend because that's where Trans Pride is, but it's really specific clubs that I get shit in, and maybe I'll go back to them. One, Manchester GOI, Manchester Gay, whatever you want to call it. That club is where I have experienced, like, a lot of transphobia, and maybe I'll go back to it for the nostalgia or for a piss take. But I don't really want to be going out there anymore, to be honest, because I'm just fucking done with giving people trans 101s. Like, fuck off and learn about gender yourself. It is not a difficult concept. And if you don't want to learn about it, you don't have time to learn about it, or you're just an ignorant prick, then stop fucking harassing trans people. Oh my god, I need to stop rambling. But yeah, I will make a update video at 10 months if I feel that there's anything relevant to talk about. Or I'll maybe just make a fucking video whenever the fuck I want, because this is my YouTube channel, this is my camera, and I can do whatever the fuck I want.